Hey, in this video we will talk about my updated Lego Ornithopter. I already presented this model in some of my videos and shorts before, and many of you wrote messages to me and asked me to do a kind of instruction with a part list so that everybody can update his Ornithopter at home like I did. So we will rebuild this one together, so you can take this video as a kind of video instruction, and I will put a list of all parts you will need down in the description. The problem is that I built this model, that I updated this model about a year ago, and I built everything by hand, and it was very difficult for me to remember what I did and how I did this. So I just dismantled one half of my updates to the vanilla version, and we will rebuild this together. The idea behind my modification is that you can take the normal Ornithopter you can build by the instructions and just updated it by adding new parts. As you can see, I removed the wingtips so that it's easier to handle and we can have a better look at the single parts. Let's start. We will start with the front gear, and to update the front gear you just need a 1, 1, 1 and 1, 2 black tile, and as you can see here you put the 2 black tile on this side and the 1, 1 on the middle, and you have no more studs, you can see. And then we continue with the rear landing gear, and first of all you have to put these 4 pins over here. I did not have this in black, so I put it in light gray, and you take the 1, 4 black tile, put it here, and then you build from this roof 1 pin and this 1, 3 tile in black, this construction, and put it over here. And in the next step we are here down there. To get there you have to remove this part, and to close this gap you build from 1, 3, 1, 6, 1, 4 plate this construction and put it over here. In the next step you take one of these ones, I don't know the name, put it over here, and you take one tile 1.4 in gray and put it over here, so we have this gap closed. And then we can put this back into its position, so you can see here the modification. Next we take 1.6 tile, put it here, and then we take this small part and put it over here. Next step we take again this part, put it here, take this part, put it here, and then a tile 1, 4 and put it over here. On the next step you take these parts and build this construction, 2.2 tile, this roof, this edge connector, and this 1.1, and when you finished it you put it directly here, you can see, so you can close the gap. We take this off, and then we take this part, you see a brick 2.3 and this 1, 3 tile in black, put it here, and then we add the 2, 2 tile again like this. The next step we need this part, a 1, 1 brick and this small plate underneath, and we have to add it under here, so it's a little bit tricky, but with a little bit patience this works. We've done that. You take this kind of brick, put a 1, 1 black underneath, and then you close the gap over here, so you have a smooth appearance. We go on with a 1, 2 plate, put it here, and you need 2 of these ones. The first one gets over here and the second one over here. Then you take a small roof, put it over here. The black tile 1, 2, sorry, plate. And then we take the 2, 4 tile and put it above. After that, you take a 2, 4 tile, put it over here. A second one over here, and a third one to close the gap over here. Now we're working at this place. We start with a 1, 4 tile here, then a 1, 1 tile here, and then you need this construction, small roof, 1, 3 in black, and the 1, 3 tile in gray, and then you put it in this gap. Small but important, this one on this stud. For the finish, you take the 1, 6 and put it between the 2 1, 4s at this place. As we did before, we close this stud by adding this part. Now we need 2 of these ones, and they put it on this place. Now we continue with this part, put it that place, and then you have to build this construction from these 2 4s and these tiles. And when you finish that, you put it right here. Now you need this construction. 2.2 brick, 2.2 roof, 1, 2 roof, this reversed roof, 1.8 tile, 1 4 plate, 1 1. And when you've done that, you put it right here on this brick, and that's it. You take this part and put it right here in this gap. For this place, I built this construction, top view, side view, and from below. It's easy to build, just have to repeat it, and when you've got this, you put it at this place, like this. And this one will still work properly. Then you take this 2, 6 tile and put it on these studs I put here, pins, sorry, so that we don't see this gap anymore. Yeah. Then we take this 2 8 plate in black, put it here, and then we take this. This is one of the things you find in the new city sets. That's a part of the streets, and put it on the top of the roof. And then you continue with this small brick and put it over here. We need 2 of those for this place here, and then we take this 2 3 tile and put it over here. Step, we have to first of all remove this, then we have to add another 1 3 here, and then put the tile back and put it back on its place. Then you take a 1 1 tile, put it over here in the corner, and then you take again one of these and put it over here. And you take again this 1 1 tile and put it on the last stud you can see. I modified the structure of the tails section, and that you can see the difference. I just got the instructions. Beside the colors, you can see that you have here this 2 6 brick. This is this one. This is the red, you see. Oh, sorry, the red one is this. This 2 6 is in my model, I don't know, the 2 2 and the 2 4. And behind that, in the instructions, you have these roof parts. And I continued with these 2 2 brick and this 2 3 brick, and then I put a 2 4 roof on that point. And I changed this 2 gray plate and this black one, so that the black one is higher. You can see it. I put this 2 3 plate underneath the black one. And then I added this 2/4 plate, and then these 2 tiles again. And instead of putting the roof parts on this black one, this here, so that the roof parts would be over here, I just put it one back on this gray part where original you find this plate. You see the difference? Here's a plate, here's directly the roof part. So you have here the space you need for the 2/4 tile. Just remove this one to show you the structural changes. I will rebuild it. Now rebuild the tail section as you have it in the instructions. And now we continue at this part with this 1/3 tile, then the 2/4 tile, the 1/6. Then we add one of these again at this place, and 1/1 tile with a half round at this place, and the same thing again at this place. Then next step, we remove this part. We need it later, so put it beside, and then you build this construction. 1/6 tile, small roof, 1/2 plate, and put it right at this position. Then you take a 1/6 tile, put it at that position, a 2/4 here, 2/2 here, and you will finish with the part you dismantled a few seconds ago at this point. On top, you need one of these and put it over here, and then you continue with the 2/4 tile over here. Also modified the engine part. So when you have the engine part, just put it off. You dismantle the top layer, add this 2/2 plate, this 1/4 tile, this 1/4 plate, and this small part over here. Then you reattach it again, and then you take a 1/6 tile, put it on the top, and then this small part over here, and then you can rebuild the engine on your Ornithopter. Actually, I forgot something. So we are again at this part. You have to lift it up again, because I forgot to put this underneath here, and then you can put it back here. But before you do that, you can add this part. I forgot it too. Small construction, you can see it, that goes in this gap, and then you can rebuild everything to this step. And then we have a 2/4 tile here and the 2/4 tile over here, but you have to make some pressure underneath. It's a little bit tricky, but it works. And on the front you have to add this part again over here. Yeah, I'm very sorry, but again I missed a part. I just discovered it. You have to dismantle this again and then put a 2/4 tile in between here at exactly this position, and then you can reassemble everything. And before we make the finish, when you like this video, please support me, give a thumbs up or subscribe the channel. And yeah, I hope the part list is about 90% correct. When there are some bricks too much or some missing, don't be angry, it is very difficult to do such a project a year after you build it by hand with no instructions and so on. So the finish is this 1.2 tile. You put it over here, and then you put it this part over here, and then you're done. Sleek design, less big gaps. You can't see the whole interior anymore. The roof is closed, no wrong colors. I will reattach the wingtips, and then you got it.